श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति शांति शांतिः य एवं वायुनिरोधेन निरोध वैधुर्येण भ्रुवोर्मध्ये प्राणमावेश्य मूर्धन्यया नाड्या देहं त्यक्तुं स्वेच्छया न शक्नोति किन्तु कर्मक्षेण एव परवशः देहं त्यजति तस्य किं स्यादित्यतः. So we are in the 8th chapter 14th shloka. We completed the 13th shloka. We are in the 14th shloka. In the introduction, he is raising a question, a doubt. Ya evam vayu nirodha vaidhuryena. One who, because of his incapability, vidhurasya bhavaha vaidhurya. One because of his incapability, bruvor madhye pranamaveshya. By placing his prana in between the eyebrow, murdhanyaya nadya, through the murdhanya nadi, through the spiritual nerve which travels through the crown of the head, through that spiritual nerve, through that nadi, deham tyaktum, to give up the body, swechhaya na shaknoti, is not capable by doing it himself. Meaning, a person who is not capable of leaving the body all by himself, by placing his prana in between the eyebrow and taking it through his crown of the head. We have heard of this, or we have seen some of this probably. People, they decide, I will give up the body, they sit cross-legged and close their eyes and focus, and they leave the body. You should have heard about these kind of things. Now, it is not possible for everyone. You have to understand this. Even if you are completely detached from the world, even if you desire to give up the body, you are no more attached to the body also, still it is impossible for everyone to do this. Not just because you lack the focus, you don't know the technique, not all those stupid things, but because your prarabdha will not leave you. That is the simple answer. If you accept the prarabdha, that is the only answer we can give. Anyway, iti murdhanyaya nadya swechhya nataktyaktum shaknoti. A person is incapable of leaving the body by himself. And kintu karmakshena eva paravasho deham tyajati. He gives up the body. Eventually, everyone has to give up this body. How? When the karma gets extinct, when the karma is experienced and completely destroyed. So, when that happens, you have to give up the body. There is no other scope for you. Tasya kim syad iti tadaha. What will happen to him? You said, for a person who leaves the body all by himself, I am not capable of doing all that. Now, what will happen to me? That is the question. Ananyacheta satatam yo mam smarati nityashah tasyaham sulabhah partha nityayuktasya yoginah. Ananyachetaha satatam yo mam smarati nityashah tasya aham sulabhah he partha nityayuktasya yoginah. Ananyachetaha, person who has established his mind in me, only in me. Okay, satatam, and not for a small period of time, but always. Yo mam smarati nityashah, and eternally, till death do us apart. One who meditates on the Ishvara like that, tasya aham sulabha. For him, I am very easy to gain, easy to access. Hey Partha, oh Partha, remember this. Nityayuktasya yogina, for that yogi who is always endowed with me, who is always endowed with the thoughts of me, for him I am very easily accessible. Na vidyate mad anya vishaye cheto yasya so ananya cheta. What does ananya cheta mean? We have seen this time and again. Again he is repeating it. He is explaining that. Ananya cheta means for one who does not have anything other than me as the object of meditation, thinking. He does not think about anything else other than me. That is the one we are talking about. Satatam means nirantaram, always, not 5 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the morning, half an hour in the morning, in the evening. No, always, continuously. Nityashaha means eternally, yavajyam, till his life. So, yo mam smarati, one who remembers me, one who thinks about me, tasya, for him, swavashataya paravashataya, whether he is under his own control or the control of prarabdha, we don't care. Deham tyajataha, when he leaves the body, whether he leaves the body all by himself or by the karma's extinction, whichever way, nityayuktasya satatam satata samahita chittasya yoginaha sulabha. For this nityayukta yogi, one who has placed his mind always in me, for that kind of yogi, sulabha means sukhena labhyo aham. I am easily accessible. I am easily gainable. I am always there for them. Aham means Parameshwaraha. Parameshwaraha, the absolute self. So, iti itaresham ati durlabhopi, he Partha, even though I am very, very difficult for the others, still I am easily accessible for these people. He Partha, O son of Prithu, tava aham ati sulabhopi, sulabho ma bhaishihi ityabhiprayah. Hey Partha, by calling him Partha, son of Prithu, my auntie's son, by calling him so, he has made it very clear. I am easily accessible for you, so don't fear. Ma bhaishihi, don't fear. I am here. So that is the promise Bhagavan also gives. Atra tasya iti sashti sheshe sambandha samanya. Atra, here. Atra tasya. Here, tasya, the word tasya. Tasya aham sulabha partha tasya. What does tasya mean? We know tasyasya because of sya, we know it is sixth case. So he says sashti sheshe, that is the sutra for sixth case. Okay, and what is sixth case used for? Sambandha, association, any relationship. To refer to any relationship, sixth case is used. Rama's apostrophe s, Rama's pen, Rama's friend. When you say that, that is association, relationship. That is sixth case. So, that is sixth case. Kartari na loka ityadina nishedha. It is not in kartari. Kartari na. It is not in kartari in the sense of karta, doership. Why? Na loka kartritranam ityadi. There is a sutra. Based on that sutra, these words will not get a karta artha. Okay? Atra cha ananya chetattvena satkaro atyadaraha. Satatamiti nairantaryam. Nityashahiti dirghakalatvam smaranasya uttam. How you have to think? How you have to think is, you have to think with love, atyadaraha, with great love, satatam, nairantaryam, with always, nityashaha, dirghakalam, for a long period of time, till you gain the truth, till you gain the Ishvara. This is in tune with the Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Tena satu dirghakala nirantara satkara sevito drida bhumiti Patanjalam matam anusrutam bhavati. With this, he has also given acknowledgement for the Patanjali Yoga Sutra. You should not translate it as he has followed the Patanjali Yoga Sutra also. He has accepted the Patanjali Yoga Sutra also. Patanjali Yoga Sutra came later. This is Bhagavan. Okay, he knows later this fellow is going to write a sutra like this, so I'll include him also in this as a pramana. Like that, Bhagavan has accented to it. So you have to meditate on Ishvara with great love, with continuously, always. So that is how you can gain the Ishvara. Tatra sa iti abhyasah uktopi smaranapargyapasai. So sa tu dirgha kala nirantarya sa. That sa is there is a repetition, there is a established, it is very clearly established there. So though it is said uktopi, though it is said smaranapargyapasai, it is till you remember him, till you are established in him. Tena. With this, what we are trying to say is simple. This is the idea. Yavat jivam pratikshanam vikshepantara shunyataya bhagavat anuchintanam eva paragati hetur murdhanyaya natam. Paragati hetu. So, to gain the absolute, there is only one way. Bhagavat anuchintanam eva. Only the meditation on Bhagavan is the only way. And that too, vikshepantara shunyataya, without thinking about anything else. And pratikshanam, every moment. And yavajivam, till your end, till you understand the truth. Till your life or till you understand the truth. So that is how you can gain the knowledge of Ishvara. Murdhanyaya nadya tu swechya pranotkarna bhavatu nava iti nati vagraha. So whether he leaves his body through his murdhanya nadi, the crown, the spiritual nerve which travels through the crown of the head, whether he leaves his body all by himself or because of the karma, whatever it may be, we don't really give too much importance to that. Na ativa agraha. Agraha means attachment, importance. We don't give it too much importance. Anyone who is born is going to die. That doesn't really matter whether he dies of his own or he dies of his karma. Does not really matter. Okay. Bhagavantam praptaha punha avartante nama iti sandehe. So now again another question is, after gaining Bhagavan, will we come back or not? It's a possible. It's a genuine doubt. Why? Because we see in the Puranas, whether it may be the Vishnu Purana or the Shaiva Purana or any Purana for that matter, these two gatemans who are of the form of Vishnu, they have taken the Sarupya Samadhi. They have taken Sarupya means similar form. They have taken similar form. They are those standing as a gatekeeper. They are like Vishnu, but they are, because of the individuality, they stopped Durvasa entering the Vaikuntha. They were cursed and they came to Earth. They were born as a human being, that too demons. Okay. Whether they gained the Ishvara at the end or not, they return back, that is a different issue. But the possibility of coming back is always there. No, it is only because of Vishnu is that kind of person. You come to Shiva. Shiva is a very good person. If you say, no. Even Shiva has the same problem. Shiva, there was this person who serves Shiva. So he has gone to the garden to pick flowers for worship. During picking flowers, he saw two girls who are servants of Devi, Durga. So he saw them and he was like, wow, beautiful girls. And Shiva immediately realized, he said, okay, you and you too, go down. They were sent to Earth, that is Sundara and his two wives. Okay. So now there are so many stories like this. From anywhere you can take a detour and come to this world of birth and death. There is always a possibility. That is why Bhagavan in Bhajagovindam says, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani Jatare Shayanam, Yasamsare Bahudustare, Kripaya Pare Pahi Murare. O Murare, O Murari, Mura Are, one who is the enemy of Mura, Krishna, with your compassion, Pahi, protect me. From what? From punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Again birth and again death. A cycle of birth and death. Punarapi janani jathare shayanam. In the mother's womb, again lying down, sleeping in the mother's womb. I don't want this, please. So that is what he is asking. Is it possible for him to come back again? A person who has gained Bhagavan. Na avartata, na avartanta ityaha. They won't come back. That is the answer. Mam upeti, that is explained. Mam upetya punarjanma dukkhalayam ashashvatam na apnuvanti mahatmanaha samsiddhim paramam gataha. Mam upetya punarjanma dukkha alayam ashashvatam na apnuvanti mahatmanaha samsiddhim paramam gataha. Samsiddhim paramam gataha. These people who have gained the absolute realization, knowledge, establishment. Mahatmanaha. These people who are Mahatmas. Mahatmas means with pure heart. Na apnuvanti. They don't come back. Where? When mam upetya, after gaining me. Where will they not come? Punarjanma na apnuvanti. They won't come back. They won't gain another birth. What kind of birth are you talking about? I love birth. Coming back, I don't mind. Because there are some songs in Tamil which says, even if I am born again, I want to be born as a stone there. Even if I am born again, I want to be born as a sand there, sand particle there in this holy place, etc. These crazy ideas are not voted here. He says, Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. This world, which is Ashashvata, not eternal. Not eternal. Either whether I die or you die, doesn't really matter. The relationship is not there. So our relationship with the world, immediately we think everything is fine and everything is goody and all that. Suddenly one tsunami, one earthquake, one war, the whole scenario changes. Everything changes. So anything can happen at any point of time. So dukkhalayam, and not just a dukkhalayam, dukkhanam alayam, dukkhalayam. It is a abode of temple of sorrow. Alayam means temple, abode. It's an abode of sorrow. Okay, so they won't come back to this samsara. Mam Ishwaram prapya punarjanma manushyadi deha sambandham. Mam Ishwaram prapya, after gaining me, what will happen to them? Punarjanma, rebirth. Rebirth, when you said, what kind of rebirth are you talking about? Manushyadi, any kind of birth. Manushyadi deha sambandham, any kind of association with the body, sense, organ complex. Any embodiment. Kidrisham, what kind of embodiment are you talking about? I don't mind a very pleasant happiness experience giving body. If you say Kidrisham Dukkhalayam, don't even think of it. Dukkhalayam. It is an abode of sorrow. What? No, I don't think so. Then he says, Garbhavasa, Yonidwara Nirgamanadi, Aneka Dukkha sthanam. It is the sthana, it is the place for many kinds of sorrow. Whether you realize or you don't realize, we are so gross, inert, dull, we don't realize many of these sorrows. In Taittiriya Vartika, there are some 10-15 shlokas explaining the sorrow which we experience in the mother's womb. That is what he is explaining here in a simple way. Garbhavasa, staying in the womb. The liquid, the water which that is there, which is protective, which protects the baby in the womb. The scientists say, it's so pure. It is so pure that it is like your clean water which they use, distilled water or whatever they use, saline water. So pure, they say. But in Vartika, he is explaining there are small germs which have their teeth like a saw. Okay, so it chisels, it cuts through the skin of this baby. Very difficult even to think about it. The baby is tormented by these kind of small germs. Now, speaking about germs, I remember this meme which someone has put. Someone has designed. It's very interesting meme actually. Think this, there are different advertisements. Okay, one fellow says, your cloth has germs, so wash it in or detergent. The other fellow says, even the wall has germs, so to protect these walls from germs, viruses, paint using R paint. Another fellow says, your body has germs, so wash using this soap. Another fellow says, your teeth has germs, wash using this toothpaste. So everywhere, like Bhagavan, germs are sarvavyapi. They are all everywhere. Okay, so even in your womb, where you accept these scientists accept it to be a very pure water, even that water is a germed water, germified water. There is germs in it. So okay, fine, enough of that. So next, I'll come out, right? I'm not going to stay in that water always. I'll have to come out. Then he says, Yoni Dwara Nirgamana, coming through the mother's, the birth place, the mother's womb, is a very tough travel actually. It is both painful for you and the mother. I remembered another story. It's not a story, it's an incident which happened. So regarding this, there is a temple in Kanchipuram. It's not Ekampareshwara temple, the main temple in Kanchipuram. There are two temples in Kanchipuram. One is Kanchi Kamakshi, the other is Ekampareshwara. I'm not talking about them. There is one Kailashanatha temple, I think, if I'm not wrong. There is a temple. This is a very old temple. Very old temple it is actually. The construction style and all, you cannot even think of that. It's so old. They say 1500, 2000 years old, whatever. I don't even, it is possible. So what happened? What is about this temple is the specialty about this temple is you have this sanctum sanctorum, this garbhagraha. Around this garbhagraha, normally in some temple there is a passage where you can walk around to do circumambulation. Instead of circumambulating the external area, you can circumambulate from the internal area also. Some temples allow it. But the specialty of this temple is in that area, there is a cave kind of thing which they have designed. You have to enter from the right of Bhagavan and turn and come back on the other side. The entrance gate, you have the entrance for this cave. You have to crawl and come back on the other side of the gate. Crawling is not easy. I wanted to see if I can do. That's a stupid decision. I did it and I came out without any scars or anything. But it is not a pleasant thing. They say you go in, you enter and come out of this, you won't be born again. I didn't want to be born again, or I don't have any problem with that. That is not the issue. I just wanted to see how it is. I just entered in. It is terrible. So what I say is, it is a painful event for both. There is a saying, okay, when the mother hears that you are a very learned person and all that, all those pains that dissipate. Once the mother sees you saying "ma," then everything is gone. All that is true, but still that pain is pain. That pain cannot be equated with any pain. That is what even the scientists accept. See, men have heart attacks. Women seldom have heart attacks, rarely have heart attacks. No, women don't have heart. They say, no, that is not the point. That is not the point. The point is the pain bearing capacity. If you are given a very strong pain, your heart normally will not be able to handle it. It will respond with the attack. So since their heart is strong, they are equipped for handling this pain. So he says yoni dwara. So coming out of this yoni, whether see, oh no, I have a very pleasant life. I don't want to see. I didn't experience that. I don't know. I don't even remember. Even if I experience, I don't even remember. Why are you bringing all those painful experiences? I have a very pleasant life now. Okay, even if you are a realist one like Jadabarada, it is not a peaceful life. What do you say? Realist people? Yes. The realist one may not have any trouble of his own, but his existence will be trouble for others. See this fellow not doing anything. That will be a problem for them because they cannot do that. They have to run. So, whether you are paying for yourself or you will be paying for others. So, you cannot avoid that. So, there can be no pleasant experience for everyone. There can be no win-win situation here. So, he says, iti dukkasthanam. It is a place for sorrow. Ashashvatam, asthiram, drishtanishtaprayam, drishtanishtasvavaha. That is what Bhagavan Bhashyakara uses. While you are looking at it, it disappears, it gets destroyed. That very point. So we can give so many examples when we have seen so many examples. So na apnuvanti punar na avartanta ityartha. They don't gain means they don't come back. They don't gain another birth. They are not born again. Yataha mahatmanah. Why? Because these Mahatmas means rajtamo mala rahita antakarana shuddha sattvaha, people who have pure heart, who are devoid of rajoguna and tamoguna, that kind of people, samutpanna samyak darshanaha, people who have gained the right knowledge, they malloka bhogante, after gaining my world, he is talking about my world, not the other worlds. Paramam sarvotkrushtam samsiddhi muktim gatahati. After gaining my world, they gain the mukti. By gaining the knowledge in my world, they will gain mukti. There is no other choice for you. Remember that. Atra mam prapya siddhim gatah iti badato upasakanam kramuktirdarshita. Here you have to understand, remember this. This is a krama mukti. Whether you gain the knowledge here or you gain on in the Ishvara's abode does not really make any difference. You have to gain the knowledge. That is the point. So, it is only with reference to this Krama Mukti he is talking about. Bhagavantam Pakatanam Samyak Darshinam Apunaravartau Katitayam. See, people who have gained this Bhagavan in this form, the attributed self, which they see as attributed self, in that form, they do the upasana and they gain that world, and there they become liberated somehow or other. They don't come back. Now, Kathitaya, when this is said, Tataha Vimukhana, people who are not in this way, people who are not of this form, who don't worship Ishvara or who don't worship in this form, for them, Asamyak Darshinam, for people who don't have the right knowledge, they Punaravartir Artha Siddha iti. It is by default, it is gained that they will come back. You don't have to stress or establish it. It is already by default, it is established. These fellows will gain, meaning those fellows will not gain. So, iti aha, that is said by Bhagavan himself. Brahmabhavana lokaha punaravrttino arjuna माम उपेत्य तु कौन्तेय पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते माम उपेत्य तु कौन्तेय पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते माम उपेत्य तु कौन्तेय पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते माम उपेत्य तु कौन्तेय पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते. Remember that. माम उपेत्य तु कौन्तेय punarjanma na vidyate. He won't be born again after gaining me. Mam upetya. After gaining me, he Kaunteya, son of Kunti, punarjanma, rebirth, na vidyate. He will not gain. There is no rebirth for him. For whom? Why are you talking about this? Brahma bhavanat lokaha. All the world, from the Brahman, world of Brahman, till the smallest of small ants world, any world we are talking about. Punaravartino Arjuna, they are all the world where you have to come back to this mortal world. There is no escape. See, whether you travel to the Atala, Patala, Sutala, Vitala, Talatala, Rasatala, Mahatala, all these 7 hills, or you go to the Bhurba, Suha, Mahajana, Tapa, Satya, all the 7 heavens, whichever world you go, you have to come back here. Kshine punye martyalokam vishanti. Once your punya, or for that matter papa, is extinguished, you have to come back. It is not that they will put you in frying pan and they will be frying you. That cannot go on and on. There is a limit till your karma gets extinguished. After that, they will not keep you, they will throw you out. So that is the situation here also. In the punya world also, you can experience all the enjoyments there. After a point, they will throw you out. Okay, so Brahma bhuvanat. Brahma bhuvanat means bhavantyatra bhutani iti bhuvanam lokaha. These worlds where these jivas, bhutani, these jivas are born. Abhividho akaraha. Ang maryada abhividhyo. Ang, this upasarga is used in 2 meanings. Maryada, limit, and abhividhi, inclusive. So it is used in the sense of inclusive. Even the Brahma loka, even that is in that sense. Brahmalokaha. Brahmalokena saha sarve api lokaha. Along with the Brahmaloka, whatever be the loka, inclusive of the Brahmaloka, all the lokas. See, Maryada Abhividhi. Maryada means, when I say till 7, when I accept Maryada, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, till 7, if I say not inclusive of 7. Abhividhi, if you accept, inclusive of 7. Okay, so lokaha mad vimukhanam asamyak darshinam bhoga bhumaya. People who have turned themselves away from me, those people's world of experience. Punaravartinaha, they are places where you come back. There is a return to this mortal world. Punaravartana shilaha. It has a habit. Its nature itself is like that. Brahma bhavanaditi pathe bhavanam vasasthanamiti sa evartha. Brahma bhavanat. So Brahma bhavana lokaha. Instead of like that, Brahma bhavanad, like that, if it is there, then same meaning. Bhavana means bhavana, nida, ashrama, griha, sadana. All these have one common meaning, place of stay. Okay, so vasasthaniyam iti sayevartha. Same place, same meaning. Okay, hey Arjuna, what does that mean? Oh Arjuna, what do you mean by oh Arjuna? Swatas prasiddha mahapurusha. Your name and fame is well established. You have your own name and fame. You are not dependent. So somebody is dependent, somebody is associated with some ashrama or some company or something. Because of them, because of the company, they are known. If there is no relationship with that company or that ashrama, they will not be given any importance. That is the situation here also. Your existence is not shadow existence. You have an individual name and fame. So that is what Bhagavan says. Kim tadvadeva tvam praptanam api punaravartir. So, okay, those people who go to the Brahmaloka and all, they will be coming back. Okay, fine. Will they come back even after gaining you, reaching you? Na ityaha. Bhagavan says no. That is not true. Mam Ishwaram ekam upetyatu. Me, Ishvara, one who gains me alone, definitely will not come back. See, entering like four of a family of Gujarat, they died in the border of Canada, America. They tried to cross over to America. They illegally they died. There are so many unreported cases which travel from South America to America, etc. There are so many other places in world over. From Sri Lanka, they tried to escape to Australia or New Zealand. It's a very long travel by boat, not even ship. And lack of food, lack of water, heat, people die. So many of them. So this illegal travel, they die on the way. If they are caught at any point of time, when they stay there, they will be returned back. Their hardships while traveling won't be counted here. They will not be given any weight. They will be returned back to their country. So, until and unless you have a valid visa. So, that is why he says, tu loka, tu, mam upetya tu, what is that? Itra vyavarti. Not like the others. To show that he is using tu. Lokantara vailakshanya dyotanartha. Tu is to differentiate my world different from the others' world. Avadharanarthova. Or to stress, yes, definitely he will not come back. To stress that point, it can be accepted. Mam eva prapya nirvritanam he kaunteya matrutopi prasiddha mahanubhavaha punarjanma na vidyate. He Kuntiputra, one who is great name, one who has great compassion, like even greater than the mother. Oh, you Kuntiputra, one who has gained me and liberated from there, punarjanma na vidyate, for him there is no rebirth. Punaravartir nasti ithyate, he will not come back again. Remember that. Atra Arjuna kaunteya iti sambodhana dvayena swarupatah karantascha shuddhir jnana sampattaye suchita. So, by calling him Arjuna and Kaunteya, two sambodhanas, two vocative cases he is used. Bhagavan has used. What does he mean? Arjuna, naturally you have the purity. And Kaunteya, a son of Kuntiputra, related to me, etc., there is also the family lineage. You have a pure family lineage. So, whichever way you see, you are eligible for gaining this knowledge, so you don't have to worry about anything. That is referred to here, pointed out to here. Atra iyam vyavastha. This is the idea here. Ye kramamukti phalabhihi upasanabihi brahmalokam praptaha. Those people who have gained the brahmaloka by doing the upasana, which will give them the kramamukti, the liberation in a order, in stages, brahmalokam praptaha. Tesham eva, only for them. Tatra utpanna samyak darshanam brahmana saha moksha. For only for them, when they gain the liberation there, when they gain the knowledge there, they will be liberated along with the deity. You have to understand, a deity in the Hindu religion, in the tradition, in the Vedanta, is not an eternal place. You cannot say Shiva. Shiva is Shiva. Shiva was previous one was a different Shiva than this Shiva. Shiva is a position for us. I can become Shiva, you can become Shiva if you want to become a Shiva. Whoever wants to become a Shiva can become a Shiva, or Vishnu or Brahma, whoever, whichever God you want, you can become in the next cycle. But that needs a proper sadhana, karma. Now, along with this, he may have become liberated, but because of the karmas which he have performed for that position, he will be born in that position. Though he is liberated, he will be working in that position. And once his time period gets extinguished, he gets completed, then he will be retiring along with all these fellows. They will also be liberated at that point. Okay, so moksha. Ye tu panchagni vidyadibihi tat kratavaha api tatra gataha tesham avashyam bhavi punarjanma. So tat kartu nyaya, with that panchagni vidya, etc., all these karmas which are prescribed in the Vedas, when people who perform there those karmas and reach the same place, they will not be becoming liberated along with the primary deity. They will have to come back. There is no escape for them. Ata eva kramamukti abhiprayena. That is why, because with reference to this kramamukti, liberation in stages, brahma lokam abhisampadhyate na cha punaravartate. They gain this brahma loka, they don't come back again. It is said in the Shruti. Anavritti shabdat, and the Brahma Sutra also, iti Shruti sutra yo bhavati. Brahma Sutra also says anavritti shabdat, anavritti, they don't come back, they don't return back, they are not born again and again. How do you know this? Shabdat means from the Shruti we know. Nacha punaravartate iti. It repeats again and again, stresses the point that they will not be coming back. Itaratra, and in other places also. Tejam ihana punaravartihi, for them, for those liberated, there is no returning back. Imam manavam avartam na avartante, they don't come back to this mortal world. Iti, iha, imam, iti, cha, with this iha, tesham, iha, imam, manavam, this iha and imam, these words, visheshanat, with these words as adjectives, visheshanat, gamana adhikarana kalpad anyatra punaravarti pratite. Other than this kalpa, see, this is one kalpa, one group of one period of time. Kalpa is a period of time. Okay, so in this kalpa they will stay there, they will not be coming back, but in the next kalpa they will be coming back. That is the idea. Okay, so meaning it is not an eternal thing, it is eternal till the life cycle of this deity. That's the idea. Okay, we'll see this. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.